Hi, I'm Bernadette Doyle and you're watching Client Magnets TV. Today I want to speak to you about a very special topic, one I think you're going to be very interested in, and it's all about how to create big paydays in your business. Let me explain. You know, a lot of people would work all year for 100,000, but I was intrigued when I heard that some people know how to do this in a single weekend. And this strategy is really about designing your business or mapping out your year so there's a point in the year where you have a big payday. And typically the way to do this is through an event. Well, the first time I heard about this, I thought, okay, this is something I want to do. I'd like to make 100,000 in a weekend. How do I do this? So I put together my first big event. Now I have to say I didn't do this on my own. I made sure that I sought out the advice of a mentor, someone who was already promoting these types of events and having big success. And I had this person help me and work with me as I mapped out a strategy for my first big payday. So it was the first time ever that I'd run a 3-day event, and the ticket price was higher than I'd ever dared charge before. It was £1,500, which is about $2,500. And I remember being really nervous and thinking, will people really pay that much? Well, as I put my event together, it was amazing. And I only had 30 tickets, but the event sold out. And I couldn't believe that just in the registrations for the event that I was making over £45,000. That's in dollars, that must be about $70,000. I mean, that was just like a dream come true to me. But because I was working with this mentor who really knows how to squeeze the juice out of every single opportunity, he showed me some other ways that I could make money from that event. So one of the things that I did at that event was I launched my very first mentoring program, and I sold over £100,000 worth of this mentoring program at the event. So that's about $150,000. And also I recorded the event, and we turned that event into a standalone product that people who couldn't come to the event in person were able to buy after the event took place. So all of those things together meant that that event generated for me over £200,000. That's over $300,000 just coming from one weekend. And I'm sharing this with you now, not to boast, but because I really want you to encourage you to think strategically about what you're doing, to plan your year so you have one of these windfall big payday weekends in it. And you can do this even with small numbers. You know, one of my clients took this on board. She only had 6 people at her event, but she ended up generating £18,000 of sales at their event. That's like $27,000, $30,000. Who wouldn't like to know how to do that in a weekend? That's amazing. So I want to encourage you to think strategically and to plan this and really start looking at what you're doing from every single angle and saying, is there another way that I can profit for this? Am I leaving money on the table? And if you want help with this, you absolutely must attend the Event Money Making Machine Telesummit, which is happening this week. This is a telesummit where I've assembled people who I believe to be the world's greatest minds on putting together big payday events. These are people who know how to fill the room, how to maximize revenue generation at an event, and you will not want to miss what they have to say. And best of all, it's absolutely free to attend this. So make sure you click the link that's about to appear on the screen, and I look forward to seeing you at the Event Money Machine and helping you to set up your first big payday.